Welcome to another One Sheet Wonder. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Welcome friends, thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. We're going to have some very quick fun. We are doing One Sheet Wonders this week. In our first video, we made this mini milk carton holder complete with 2 mini milk cartons. Today we're going to make this really sweet 2-compartment box complete with a carrying handle. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to give you a closer look, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at what we're making today. When finished, our double compartment box is going to measure 4 1/4 by 2 1/4, and it's approximately 4 inches high. I have mine closed with some mini brads, so I am going to go ahead and just open this so that you can see what it is we're going to be making. So we're going to be making this absolutely delightful little double compartment box that closes like this. Super easy. Only need 1 sheet of 12 by 12. So again, today I'm working with the same paper that I used on this. So by the time we're finished, you'll be able to see that we can build a complete collection around one particular pattern, stay within that whole look, and make it a keepable, a giftable, or a sellable. So I'm going to take this piece of 12 by 12 and I am going to cut 2 pieces at 6 by 12. And again, I'm going to take 1 piece and we are going to cut the 6 by 12 into 2 pieces of 6 by 6. So here's our 2 pieces, and we have 1 piece that is 6 by 12. So on both of these pieces, we're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 2 on all 4 sides. So 1/2 inch and 2 on all 4 sides. Let's do the other one. So 1/2 inch and 2 on all 4 sides. So let's just fold and burnish all of our scores on both pieces. And let's zoom in just a little bit, because what I'm going to be doing is I'll be going up to the 2nd score mark here and here, and this is where we'll start making our cuts. So I'm going to go to the 2nd score mark on all 4 sides and drag straight down. Then I'll go back to that same 2nd score mark and angle in. Then I'll move over to this 2nd score mark, go ahead and angle in. Then I'll turn it, go back to that same 2nd score mark, angle this way to remove these 2 pieces, and then I'll reduce this in size. So we do the same thing over here. Just go to that 2nd score mark and cut straight down. Let's go ahead and angle in. Let's angle here, and reduce. Looking like that so far. Now we just flip it to the other side and do the same thing. So just cut straight down, angle, go up to that 2nd score mark and angle down, angle to remove these 2 pieces, and reduce. Go to the 2nd score mark here, cut straight down, let's angle, go to the 2nd score mark here, angle as you're cutting down, angle, and reduce. So now your piece is going to look like this. You can see these 2 ends, we have nice angled ends. I'm going to do the same thing with the 2 outer ends that I didn't angle. So this one, move across to this one, and I'm just adding a little angle to the outer flap. And the reason for that is because it simply makes it easier to fold in. So I am going to go ahead and put this together. and we're going to put it together by adding glue to these flaps. Just smush that glue around to get it nice and stuck. I want nice, tight, and crisp corners. Do the same thing here. Then I'll go in with my skinny bone folder and just get everything nice and stuck. Let's go ahead and bend those backwards. Now I'll take these two pieces. We will add our glue and get these stuck. Get that stuck together. Nice, tight, and crisp corners. Do the same thing with this one. Smush it around. Get it stuck. Nice, tight, and crisp. Let's go on the inside and work that stick. Now I'll fold these backwards. We will add our glue. And we just fold over. And then I can go in with my bone folder and just work my stick. And we just keep going around until we have everything nice and stuck. And you're going to have a box like this. You'll need two of these little boxes. I'm going to go ahead and make the second box off camera. I'll make it just as I made this one, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so my second box is done. And both of these boxes are 2 by 2 by 1.5. And we're just going to take our two boxes and we're going to join them together. I'm going to join mine together using glue. So I am just going to take some glue, put some glue along the top edge and the side. And I'm going to take these two boxes and just join them together like this. Let's see if I can get a good stick. Flip it over. Get me a good little stick going. There are my two boxes joined together. So now let's bring in that remaining piece of 6 by 12. And I am going to take this and I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4 by 12. And if you save this piece, you'll be able to use it when you're needing little scraps for other pieces. So don't throw these away because you might be able to use them on another project. And then I'm going to cut off 1/8 of an inch. So let's cut this to, let's cut our piece to 11 7/8 by 4 1/4. So that's 11 7/8 by 4 1/4. And we are going to score at 2 1/4, at 3 1/4, and at 4 7/8. Let's rotate to the opposite 11 7/8 inch side, and let's score at 2 1/4, at 3 1/4, and at 4 7/8. So now we're just going to take this and let's fold and burnish all of our scores. And this one I'm going to fold this way. So we'll turn it this way. Let's burnish. And then let's take this top one. Let's fold it this way. And let's burnish. So now you're going to have a little container that looks like this. I need to cut out an opening to this because I do want to have a little carrying handle. So I am just going to clip both of my ends together, and I have this little piece of scrap. And I am just going to take this piece of scrap going to put it on wherever you want it. Going to get that nice and stuck. Then I'm going to take my finger blade and just cut this out. You don't have to cut a handle in yours if you don't want to. I just thought it was cute with the little handle. So I'm going to cut this piece out. And there is my little handle. Y'all, the handle template that I used is cut at 2.5 by 1. So that is the size that I have here. You can actually use a punch if you want. You can even run it through a die cutter if you want. But you don't have to have a die cutter or a punch because you can do it the way that we just did it. So now I'm going to take my boxes. We put our boxes in and then we fold over like this. But I want to make sure that my boxes stay in place. So I am going to add some glue to the bottom of the box. Then I'm going to take these and just eyeball my placement, turn it around to make sure that everything looks nice and even, and I think that it does. So now I'll just take my bone folder, go in, work that stick, and then I can flip it over and work that stick even more. So on the other one, I actually glued the sides up. I don't think I'm going to do that. I am just going to leave this the way that it is, and we'll be closing this using mini brads like we did before. So I'm just going to take a little bit of shredded paper. This is just for example purposes, y'all. You don't even have to do it this way. You don't even have to put what I'm putting in mine in yours. You can put mini nail polishes in here. You can put so many different things in yours. But because I have a few sweet treats left, I'm just going to drop these two in. Of course, if I was giving this to someone, I'd put way more than that in my little container. Then I'm going to grab a couple of my mini brads because that is how I'm going to close this, just as I did that first one. I am going to take my little piercer and I'm going to pull this nice and tight, and I'm going to pierce a hole right there. Put that through. Oops. Then I'll pierce a hole right there. Put my little brad through the hole and open it. And y'all, isn't that cute? So now I'm just going to find a little decorative piece such as this one to add here. I'm going to go back to my ephemera book. Grab this one that says Spring Wishes. If you want to know how I made my little ephemera booklet, y'all, it is so simple, but this has been such a handy way for me to find ephemera. I'll have it linked in the description box below. So actually, before I close this, I should have added this little piece here because I'm also going to be putting some brads on it. So I am just going to take some glue, add just a little bit of glue. I don't need a lot. And I'm going to take this and we're going to put it right here on the front. Spring Wishes. Then I'll pierce a hole here. So y'all, when I pierced that hole, I actually pierced through, let's take that out. You can see that I pierced through the box. So I am going to take my little brad, put the brad in. Let's open it. Put that brad in. and open. Everything that I just did was for decorative purposes. It's not anything that you have to do. You can leave yours blank if you want. So now I'm going to put my shredded paper back in the box. Put these in. Take my brads, put them back through the hole. Go ahead and open it. Now, if you don't want that brad showing on the back, you can just put a little sticker going across or some washi tape. But I am okay with mine showing. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to round the top edge. You don't have to round yours, y'all. I just thought it was cuter rounded. So I am just going to round this. So now, y'all, we have another really sweet little double compartment box, complete with a carrying handle. Look at how gorgeous that is. And notice that we are starting to build a sweet little set using one sheet of 12 by 12. It does not take much, and it should not be expensive to create little crafts like this. There are dies out there that are made to create items like this. Those dies cost a lot. You can do this without a die or a die cutter. We just did it. So here's another look at our sweet little double compartment boxes made with one sheet of 12 by 12. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's One Sheet Wonder. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, y'all, and this is how we do it. I would love to have you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.